Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and today I'll be assembling or dressing up the Green Wolf Gear Galactic Urban Raider figure. This is a 1/6 scale figure and we're gonna get him all dressed up with geared up with his tactical gear. This is gonna be a first part of the video because sometimes putting these figures together, getting all the accessories assembled takes a little while. Alright, so for the first part, I'm going to, get his pants all, put together properly. So, we're going to go to the back of the figure. What I did with the shoelaces is I stick them inside the pant leg. So, it was very loose. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the detail on these shoes. These are actually really nice. Of course, this is a $225 figure, so they're around the same price as Hot Toy figures. You can see these things are very high quality. Also, fun fact, Hot Toys, a very popular 1/6 scale toy company, started out doing these military figures with like Navy SEALs, United States military and Navy SEALs, and like Marines and stuff like that. So yeah, it was very popular until they got into sci-fi licenses and comic book characters. That's when they became like really popular. And then I think they pretty much given up on like the military figures. Yeah, I heard some of the people that used to work on the military figure went off and started their own company. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing dressed up. You can see there's some loose threads here. So, yeah. Anyway, you can probably clean those up if you want to. Let's make sure his pants are, proper. All right. That's... Okay. Now, there are a lot of people out there who like to make fun of people for playing with, playing with these kind of figures. Well, these are based on, real tactical equipment. So, yeah. A lot of, the tier 1 operators, some of the real well-trained elite military specialists out there are really into, tactical equipment. They spend thousands and thousands on tactical clothing and stuff like that. Alright, very nice. Okay, so we got his outfit all properly. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of the gears. This looks like the pouch for the radio. This looks like another pouch that goes on the front. Okay, there's no instructions, so you have a lot of guesswork to do. I'm thinking this is the actual tactical belt itself. It certainly looks like it. Let's see. Yeah, this is the tactical belt. And I think this is the, this is also another tactical belt. So he's got two belts. Yeah, okay. So that's interesting. You have some options. Yep, he's got two different style belts. So I don't think this is a sling. I think this is just another one of his belts. So this one holds the grenades, I think. Yeah, this one holds the grenades on the side. He has a lot of grenades that he can use. Okay, so we have the Molle here. So what I'm gonna do is try to assemble the Molle stuff without a tweezer. Yeah, it's recommended that you get a pair of tweezers for something like this. Oh, okay. This is interesting. I kind of not sure how to put this thing together. Let's see. We have a loop here, I think this is actually for the magazine. How do I assemble this Molle piece? Okay, so yeah, you have to loop it through here with these. So this is gonna be very difficult to do without like a tweezer, pair of tweezers. You gotta grab this piece and you want to loop it through it, and then go on to the belt itself like that. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna hold off on that. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I need to get some tweezers. First, let's go ahead and put on his crotch armor here. I think this is this should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, should be pretty straightforward. This one has the thing that loops around the tactical build. I think I'm gonna make him a little bit low profile. Maybe he doesn't need all that equipment. Just for the video review, I guess the owner can mess around with the Molle stuff if he wants to. So let's go ahead and get this thing all dressed. I remember back in the day, I don't know if people are still really serious about like gear and stuff like that when they're playing Airsoft, but some people spend like 2 or 3 hours like gearing up for the game just to look like, it's kind of like cosplay or something. I don't know. Yeah, people spend a lot of money in that hobby. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing up here like that. It's got a little crotch armor here just in case. Okay, there we go. Get it up here, get the closing in like that. Okay, there we go. All right, make sure all these are out like that. Okay, that's interesting. You have the option to loop the tactical belt around the waist, so I guess I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna start with the back here. I'm gonna loop this belt around the back. So there we go. See, I told you this is gonna take a long time. I've done this before with like the Sideshow G.I. Joe figures. It took a long time, so I know this is gonna this is gonna be time consuming. Okay, so let's see, what do we do here? We loop this piece around. I definitely need to get some tweezers. I'm surprised I don't, with as many model kits as I build, I don't have any tweezers. Come on. These are elastic, so it's not really that difficult. Should not be that difficult. I think in the early 90s, like the tactical gear that people were using were still, early 2000s, people were still using stuff from the 80s and stuff like that. a lot of stuff was invented in the early 2000s that are, being used in modern day. So, yeah. So I am actually kind of unfamiliar with these type of equipment. There we go. Okay. Well, I am actually not gonna actually use all of that. That was a pain in the butt. That was a pain in the butt. And I don't think I'm even doing this right. So, we'll see. Just looping this piece around, proving to be a challenge. I get my finger in there. This is why you need tweezers. Okay, there we go. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like this. And go ahead and get the belt connected. Like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and make sure the lower section's all properly secured. Like that. Just gonna move it up a little bit. Get this in there in the crotch section. Like that. Okay, so that is not falling off. That is in its place. Okay, who knew this thing was gonna be so complicated? Okay, next, the drop leg holster. I don't think this is gonna be difficult, but who knows? Could be. Alright, so this thing, these things loop around the belt. But there are quick detach latches. Assuming if that they work. If they don't work, then I'm gonna have to mess around with the belt again. Okay, so these QD latches. Okay, they do work, but I still need to loop it around. Boy. Go right there. Oh man, should I pay attention? Okay, so let's go ahead and detach the belt. Have to go through that whole situation again. Okay, so hopefully the second time around will make it more easy. So you gotta plan ahead when you're doing this. Otherwise, things get a little bit tricky. No, not tricky, you just waste time. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing through here. This loop is actually kind of small. Yeah. But it's supposed to go through. It is still elastic, so it should go through here. Okay, there we go. First thing what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna get a pair of tweezers. Yeah, quality tweezers. Okay, there we go. Let's get that through here. I can't imagine people with big fingers, like big hands, doing this kind of stuff. It's gonna be very difficult. Yeah. just to loop these around. There we go. We got one part set up. Now we gotta set up the other part. This right here. So I guess I won't be using the grenade pouch. That's fine. But I'll show you how the grenades are attached in the review. I'll be doing that off screen. So. Yep, you need the right tools for the job. Doing this by hand is very frustrating, and you run the potential of damaging the equipment as well. So definitely not a good idea. I think Black Ops Toys have a tutorial guide on what you need in order to properly assemble the figures. I have watched some of the videos a long time ago when I first got into this stuff, but as you know, I don't do this very often, so I feel like I didn't need to invest money into those type of equipment because I wasn't planning on doing a lot of these type of contents. But now that I am, I think I'm gonna have to invest some proper tools. Okay, there we go. That was a learning experience. Okay, well, I still gotta get this loop through, because otherwise it's not gonna be. And yeah, it's as difficult here as it is in real life. Even if you're messing with tactical equipment on the first time, sometimes, not one size fit all. So a lot of times you're gonna have to get out the sewing machine and you have to modify your gear. Yeah, because not everything is like tailor made to people's specs. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. So what I just learned is it's actually easier if you just loop it like that through it and then just pull it instead of trying to get the whole buckle through the loop like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this one is just a QD fight holster, so you can just snap these on here. They feel really solid, so I don't think you're gonna be too concerned about these breaking as long as you're careful. There we go. And then you can tighten these up. Then you grab this loop, pull that through, tighten this up, grab that loop. Tweezer would definitely help a lot. A lot. Okay, so there's that. We have the holster here. Let's go ahead and grab his 45. He has 2 magazines. So let's see, where's a place to place the second magazine? Oh, the magazine's already in here. Okay, so. Oops. Oh, this one has a spring mechanism. That's nice. Does it hold like in real life? No, it doesn't. It's just sits very loosely. Okay, well, it is a figure after all. Alright, so push it in like that, and then you clip it on, I think, like that. Okay, yeah. So you line it up like that, and you twist. There we go. It's solid. Okay, do I want to mess around with anything else today? 20 minutes. 20 minutes just put on the crotch piece. So let's show you, that these things aren't as easy as, most people would expect. Okay, so stay tuned for the next part. I'll be dressing up this guy some more. I'll be probably doing the body armor, which will probably take forever. And thanks for watching.